Just 40 years ago, the mouth of the Pearl River in southern China was defined by quiet farmland and fishing villages. Today, it has been swallowed by concrete, steel, and an unbroken expanse of neon. This visualization shows the true scale of what is now called the Greater Bay Area. It holds 86 million people and generates roughly $2 trillion in gross domestic product, or GDP, a metric that tracks the total value of all goods and services produced in a specific area. If this region were an independent country, its economy would easily rival that of South Korea. For decades, the global economy relied on this region for one specific purpose, earning it the nickname the world's factory. It was a landscape of cheap labor and massive manual assembly lines designed to churn out basic consumer goods. But the utility of that low-cost manufacturing model has maxed out. To survive, the region is actively shedding its factory floor reputation to design, engineer, and control the next generation of high-tech hardware. What we are watching is the deliberate, physical fusion of 11 distinct municipalities into a single $2 trillion tech organism. It is a project that forces us to ask what actually constitutes a city in the 21st century. To integrate these local economies, planners first had to solve a massive geographic barrier. The Pearl River estuary naturally divides the eastern and western halves of the delta, keeping these urban centers physically separated by wide, difficult-to-cross stretches of water. The primary solution to that divide is the Hong Kong-Zhuhai-Macau Bridge. Spanning 55 kilometers across the open ocean, it acts as the main circulatory artery connecting the eastern and western hubs. Constructing a crossing in this environment required 400,000 tons of steel. Engineers had to build a structure heavy and flexible enough to withstand level 16 typhoons and a magnitude 8 earthquake. The immediate logistical return on that investment is measured in time. A route that previously required a 3-hour sea journey is now a 45-minute drive. Below the bridge, a secondary circulatory system handles the interior mass transit. Thousands of kilometers of intercity rail networks have been laid down to create a 1-hour living circle, allowing millions of people to commute daily across a landmass roughly the size of Croatia. Through this extreme hard infrastructure, 11 competing isolated economies are physically bolted together, operating at high speed as a single regional machine. This chart maps out the region's economic zones. Notice how these cities no longer try to compete for the same industries. Instead, they act as highly specialized organs within a larger body. Hong Kong supplies global finance and capital. Macau focuses on tourism and leisure. Meanwhile, Shenzhen acts as the technological brain, handling high-end research and development. When Shenzhen's engineers finalize a design, those directives flow straight into Dongguan and Guangzhou, which serve as the dense industrial muscle that physically builds the products. We can see this machine working in real time by looking at the recent explosion of AI smart glasses. These are wearable devices that integrate artificial intelligence directly into the user's field of vision, translating languages or providing navigation on the fly. Because of the extreme density in Shenzhen and Dongguan, hardware startups can source chips, sensors, and optics from thousands of vendors instantly. Right now, over 80% of the entire global smart eyewear supply chain sits within a single 1-hour radius. That proximity eliminates shipping delays and logistical dead zones. A company can finalize an AI glasses concept and have 3,000 units manufactured and shipped to buyers in exactly 1 week. By stripping away the geographic friction of global hardware development, the Greater Bay Area has secured an unbeatable time-to-market advantage. They can prototype, test, and scale physical technology faster than anyone else on Earth. 30 years of rapid industrialization left a massive environmental footprint. The old Delta economy was characterized by heavy smog, acid rain, and polluted waterways. To shed that reputation, the region is heavily funding a transition from a factory floor to a tech laboratory. They have pooled their academic and engineering resources to establish 31 joint research laboratories across the major cities. They are no longer content just assembling smartphones designed in California. Local companies are actively fighting to dominate the next major computing platform, AI wearables. That integrated strategy is already yielding results. Today, Chinese brands produce 4 of the world's top 5 best-selling smart glasses. By physically merging 11 cities and hyper-specializing their economies, the Greater Bay Area has built an unmatched engine for hardware innovation. This region is positioning itself to dictate not just where our future technology is built, but exactly how we will interface with it.